Dearest gentle listeners, you are listening to the Ladies Bridgerton, the talk of the town. We are your effervescent hosts, your neighborhood-friendly Kiwi touch from Middle-earth, New Zealand.
And Patti, Regency romance enthusiast, currently writing her high vibe and loved era.
We have done number 1. We are looking for number 2 or number 6. Come on. 5. No. 1. No. 2. We have Sophie and Benedict. All right, let's start with Sophie this time, shall we?
Okay.
Who is Sophie most like? I think that she's actually most like Molly Weasley. She came from...
Oh, yeah.
She came from a purebred family.
Mm-hmm.
She gave it up.
She's kind of outcast. She gave it up. She's outcast.
She gave it up to fall in love with Arthur, to have lots of children with him. She chose that life knowing that she wouldn't have the wealth that she kind of was acclimatized to. Her family protected her, though, in the way that they wouldn't let her be part of the original Order of the Phoenix, because the brothers knew that it was a death sentence. So she kind of was part of it on the sidelines to begin with. And then older Molly obviously was like absolutely terrified of letting her children be part of it because she wanted to protect them. And I think even older Sophie, when we see her with her children, is a little bit more on the protective side.
Well, and until Gregory starts having kids, Benedict and Sophie had the most.
Yes.
So the most and quickly.
Yes. Very. So
she's very much. I mean, ultimately, Lucy and Gregory are the Weasleys. They ended up having 7 kids.
Yes.
Or 8. No, they had 9. They had 9 kids. He tried
a lot.
He tried to go for 10. Yeah. They were the Weasleys, because how in the world do you have any money left after having 9 kids?
Yeah. Personally, Arthur is my, like, I'm at the age now where I'm like, Arthur, hands down, chef's kiss, love you. You are my...
Well, and I would say, honestly, that's probably who my Benedict would be.
Yeah.
Benedict would be Arthur, because he's so family oriented, and he's different for every member of his family.
Genuine and loving, and like,
and genuine and loving. About. Yes. Yeah. I can see that.
They are Molly and Arthur.
And he's so attractive. Like, he got the rich girl to leave her cushy life for him, knowing she wasn't going to have any of that. And Benedict is kind of got the same thing. Like, he got the girl in the end that he'd been begging for the whole book.
Yeah. Yeah, he got his lady in silver. And I think Arthur, like, you can just tell how much he loves and respects his wife. Like, he's terrified of her sometimes, just as Benedict is with Sophie. So I think that that pairing is perfection.
They are the Weasleys.
They are the Weasleys.
Without the red hair.
Without the red hair. I would have actually loved if Sophie was a redhead as well, but I know they were kind of saving that for Penelope, but I would have loved it. Okay, so what house would Sophie be in? This one's kind of a hard one for me, because she really can... I
would see her being like, if her Ravenclaw for Maine and Slytherin subhouse, because she gets it done, and she
gets it done.
But she's so clever, and like, I love that they're in season 4 and they're making it like she's a chess player. Like, she looks several plays ahead because she has to. Yeah, that's very Ravenclaw of her.
I think that,
although I don't know how to play chess at all.
In
the words of Lady Catherine de Bourgh, should I have ever learnt, I would have been a true proficient.
Yes. I think that if the Sorting Hat were to place her based on her skills, she would have been put in Slytherin, but what she values most is different. So she
values is Ravenclaw.
She is a Slytherin through... In her early days, I think she's a Slytherin because she is living trauma. She is living in survival mode, but it's not her survival. She actually is.
I think the reason so many people code Slytherin is because so many characters in Bridgerton are living in survival mode.
Yeah. So I think that she has those characteristics, but it's purely just to survive. But I think at heart she is a Ravenclaw. So I definitely agree with you with that one. Who would be who would be her spouse?
Arthur Beasley.
Oh, sorry, we already covered that. Sorry, Patronus.
Mm.
Something that's very adaptable. I think almost like an axolotl,
A
like
fox. I
like
think like a fox. Like she's cunning. She protects her little family of cubs, and
yeah.
she gets away. Like the reason they hunted fox is because it was cunning and it got the hell out
It
of
was
Dodge when it knew
it
people were
was a
after it.
challenge.
She would make it a challenge. Nobody would be able to. Can't catch me. I'm the fox.
Da-na-na. Yeah, okay. I buy that. Okay. What would be her boggart? Her in Araminta's house colors as the servant for the rest of her life, I think. Her dressed as a maid in Araminta's
and
colors.
and Araminta's new husband is Cavendish.
Oh, yes.
That would be the boggart of all boggarts.
Yes. Oh,
She's stuck being a servant for that
that's
horrible woman,
mean.
and
That's
she's getting
mean.
essayed by the Lord of the Manor for the
Yeah.
rest of her life. I mean, that would scare me. That's
That's
some trauma.
okay. Favorite class. Oh, this one's a hard one because she is. I think Transfiguration personally.
Yes, because she's the lady in silver. Hello.
Yes, that's yeah, yeah.
She
No
would
notes.
be she would want to transfigure into that, like dressing up. She would prefer dressing up than Polyjuice Potion, because I don't see her really liking the aftermath of Polyjuice Potion,
Yeah, yeah,
because she dressed up in men's clothes and didn't like it.
yeah.
They fell down. They didn't quite fit.
Didn't quite fit. Yes. Okay. So let's go on to Benedict. Like now, most like Arthur.
Arthur
So
Weasley all day.
house puff.
He's a Hufflepuff.
Here's a puff, puff, puff.
Again, all day. And it's not just cheeky that he's a puff.
I have and I puff and I blow your house down. Um, Sparse, we've already got covered. Patronus. For Benedict. Oh, I kind of
What
am
is the most
thinking.
loyal animal ever? Loyal and, I mean, loving, but it can't be a golden retriever, because wasn't that Colin?
Yeah, it was Colin. I don't know. I kind of think of him as a little bit more showy, playful. I was almost thinking like you know what? I'm gonna go left wing here. I'm gonna go my favorite. I'm gonna go penguin. Mate for life, super
Mate for
loyal,
life.
playful, and cheeky, very loyal to their family. The males also have a huge amount to do with helping, raise the children,
Raise the kids.
raise the
Mm-hmm.
kids. Um, I think penguin
I could see it.
looks good in a suit.
Well, and I would also say, like, the artist side of me, like the thinking of the artist side of him, I would think like Beaver,
Yeah.
because they create the dams. They're doing that for their families, to create homes and to protect their families, like to get the water to flow the way they want it to.
Hmm.
And Benedict is very much like that. Like, he seems go with the flow,
Hmm.
but he's really trying to escape serious, you know,
Hmm.
anything serious. He wants all fun. So he would put up a lot of dams to keep the serious stuff away.
And happy feet.
And
Penguins love a little bit of a dance party.
penguins love a dance party.
Yeah, so I'm locking in penguin. Lock in D,
All
thank
right.
you. Okay, what would be his boggart? Writer's block.
Sophie
Artist block.
disappearing. Like, she's there. he knows she's a lady in silver, but she just goes up in a whiff of smoke. She just disappears.
I
Because
think
when he realized he loved her,
I've
she
got
disappeared. He
I've got
didn't
something
find out she
different.
was in jail for 2 days.
Let's pretend that he doesn't know who the lady in silver is. I think his bogart would be the lady in silver appearing after he married Sophie. Like if it was a different person, like
Mm-hmm.
I could see
And
that.
I potentially think that fits his whole storyline in the show too, that because they've kind of
Yes.
changed him. And he's so afraid of missing out on an experience before he has to settle down,
Yeah.
that I would see that he would finally settle down, get married, find a woman on the ton, do what he's supposed to do,
Mm.
and then meet the love of his life.
Yes. Because he does have so much love to give as well. Okay. That
Yep.
means we are up to his favorite class. What is the most artistic class there is? You know what? I actually think that he would vibe with astronomy a bit as well. Um,
They didn't have any magical art classes.
no, the closest I think you would get would be potions, where you're mixing things to create something quite beautiful. Like, and I think the fact that you can mix and make like
Charms. Charms is the
amorantia.
same thing. Because think about it, he could
Interesting.
charm a mirror to show him anything he wanted. He could charm a picture
Yeah.
to become
Yeah.
whatever he wanted.
Yeah, because then he could make his oh, because then he could make his artwork live.
Move.
Yes, okay,
Animated,
charms.
yes.
Charms. Yes, okay. Absolutely agree with that.
He would freaking, yeah. Can you imagine, like, here, Colin and Penn, I painted this for you, and it's them just watching themselves.
All
And
right.
Penn would be like, now I know how everybody feels. Me just watching them from the wall. It's creepy.
Stephen, can you come get Ezra, please? Big cuddle, big cuddle, big cuddle, and daddy time.